Have you ever noticed that the first few minutes of your morning quietly decides how the rest of your day feels? I mean, not in some big dramatic way, but in your energy, your clarity, your choices. It's like you're either steering your day or you're going to float along and hope it all works out, right? I don't know about you, but I've floated long enough. Now, stick with me for a few minutes because I do want to share what's been happening for me on my Elevate Life journey. This is day 23, and a couple of things that are making my mornings better. And later, I'm actually going to show you exactly what has been shifting in my Elevate Life journey because something's definitely been changing, okay, for the better, thank goodness. I've also got a simple tip that's helping me stay grounded and focused, and I'll share that before we wrap it up, too. Rhonda Dillard here, rebuilding my mind and transforming my health with simple daily habits and cutting edge wellness tools. And I'm so happy that you've taken the time to join me. This is day 23, like I said, of my Elevate Life journey, and I'm not chasing perfection. I'm elevating a little bit every day. And here's what I'm noticing. My mornings are definitely getting better. Being able to get up earlier. Not because I set some heroic alarm or anything, but because I suddenly, not, and definitely not because I suddenly became a morning person overnight, but because I'm waking up with more natural energy and more intention. And when you wake up with intention, more, it's like if that's what's on your mind, some what's going to happen during the day, something shifts. Okay, the things that you want to happen during the day, that's what it shifts to. Now, you don't immediately react when chaos hits. You stop and evaluate how you will react. And when a healthy decision shows itself, you don't immediately start negotiating with yourself. You start steering. And that's what manifesting your best health really is. It's not magic, although it does seem like magic is involved at a certain point. It's direction. Okay, that's how you start it, is with your direction. It's not deciding, it's the direction that I'm going to go in today. That's what it is. And your brain, your habits, your choices, they start kind of lining up behind that. Here's something funny. For years, I thought that mornings had to be perfect. Okay, I wanted to be able to wake up when I wanted to wake up. Have my meditation, my cushion, and my candle, and my perfect routine, and no interruptions. And you know what happened? I'd miss one thing, the whole morning felt off, and then the day felt off. Then the week felt off. Anybody else? And now I'm learning that it's not about perfect mornings. It's about intentional mornings. Even one small grounded moment can change everything. I promised that I would give you an affirmation each day, and today's is very simple. My mind and body work together in perfect, healthy harmony. My mind and body work together in perfect, healthy harmony. That's a nice one. Say it slowly, because I want your mind and your body to understand it. Because when your mind and your body are working together, your choices get easier, your energy gets steadier, and your habits start to align. And if you'd like to see more affirmations, you can go to my affirmations playlist on YouTube. There's tons of affirmation videos on there that I made. And I also post them all around on my social media every day. Okay, so keep your eyes on that. Now, let me share something that's been happening for me. Since I rededicated myself to my daily manifesting routine, I am I have calmer energy. I feel more in control of my mornings, especially. My mindset is improving. I just feel better. And then I brought this little dude into my morning routine as well, this little triangle. And now I'm waking up earlier. I have more energy. My head is clearer. Okay, um, my friends, whenever they were taking this, were their testimonies. A lot of them were the couple of things that really stuck out were feels like the fog has lifted, and also that the food noise was quieter. So that late night snack wasn't so much on their mind. All right. Um, and that is definitely holding true for me. It's really a weird feeling to not be hungry all the time. And now here's the tip that I promised. Okay, one thing that's really helping my mornings is including something spiritually uplifting. Okay, before I get caught up in the day, that's actually the very first thing that I do when I get out of bed and get started on my morning routine. I've already done my meditation, and I do because I do my meditation in bed, and then I get up and do the morning ablutions, brush your teeth, yada yada, get in there and get my journal out and start my reading. And it's not a very long morning routine, but I have a book called Jesus Calling by Sarah Young, and you probably see it on my stories because I read a passage every day from there, and I'll take a picture of it and I'll put it on my stories. Try to put it on my stories on TikTok, Instagram, and on Facebook, so that way it goes everywhere so everybody can see it and maybe start your day that way. Because it really does help center me, slows me down a little bit. It reminds me that I'm not doing this by myself. And that one small moment really changes how I think. And how I think, really changes everything else about my day. So I share a passage every day in my stories, like I said, and you can find some of them on my YouTube in my playlist called From My Creator. Okay, those are videos that I made with it. So, because, starting your morning with something spiritually uplifting, it really can set the tone for peace and clarity and intentional living, especially if you've got a busy day ahead. And when your mind is calm, your health choices also get easier. Okay, I do want to share before we go any further. Every week, I start like I think I told you yesterday. Every week I have a new goal card, and these are affirmations that I write down on Monday morning, and I put them on this post-it note so that at the end of the week, because I can use this and copy into my journal every day. I write it down once a day so that I remind myself, and then I can take this off and I put it on my mirror in the bathroom so I can read it while I brush my teeth. So that's a good use of that time if you have, because I know you brush your teeth 5 minutes every morning, right? So that's a good use of your time while you're brushing your teeth. Now, when your mind is very calm, your health choices get easier, and that's how we manifest our best health. Not by forcing but by aligning. Okay, so that whenever you have things come up during the day, you are aligned with the intention that you set that morning. So your mind is calmer, and maybe it will help you to think before you react to certain things, right? Well, thank you so much for showing up. and going on this journey with me. I truly appreciate you being here. Be sure and follow me so you don't miss what's next. And I would love to hear how things are going for you. And if you are ready to take more control of your habits and your health, your very first step is to grab your manifesting guide. It's complimentary and it's the foundation for everything that I'm building. So go grab that and remember that you've got one life. Make it the one you were meant to live, the one you've always wanted to live. Y'all have a great afternoon, great evening, and I will see you tomorrow. Go take a look at all the past days. Day 22 was in the garden, so go see how my garden is progressing. Y'all have a good night.